Hey everybody, this is Mary Beth from Mary's Pretty Things. It's been a couple of months since I've done a really good video. Today is September 1st, 2021. Um, I disappeared for a little while, and the reason why I had to disappear was because my health was not doing so hot. As you can see, I'm a little bit skinnier. I've lost 85 pounds grand total. Seems like I'm leveling off and staying right at that loss, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Um, Doctors had to put me on some new medications, and I've had to get used to them. And I'm now speaking with a therapist also, because the stress of our situation has just gotten so extreme that it's starting to affect my health, not just physically, but mentally as well. The doctors have requested us to stay in a hotel where I can be in a more calmer environment. We are following directions of the doctors. But when they tell you these things, I think they must think that you are made of money, because we're not. No. I have been trying for 2 weeks now to get help. Any kind of help that I can. I've got some more forms to fill out. I'm turning some forms in tomorrow. We are paid for the hotel through tonight and tomorrow night. And then we will be at my best friend's house for the weekend. And then we will be back into a hotel for 5 days. The problem is being able to afford it, and my husband only brings home a little bit amount. He makes he don't make much, and one income and two disabled people that he has to care for. Me and my son, even though I do most of my sons. Anyways, it don't matter. It's the fact is he's working himself ragged, and I'm very worried about him, and it scares me that something is going to happen, and I need him too much. I love him too much for anything. So normally I would not put a plea like this out, um, but I really could use some help. I mean, really use some help. It's wearing on, it's affecting my body so bad that I am starting to get big, huge, gigantic hives that swell up my lips and swell up all sides of my face and on my feet and hands and arms, and I get them really bad, and it's because I'm just very past my limit of stress right now. So, but before all of this happened, the timing was right that I had gotten a special order, which allowed me to buy some yarn and allow me to get me some special yarn for just me. And I'll explain that when I get that order up. But I have some yarn to show you, and and some whips that I've got to show you that I'm working on. And this is Mary's Pretty Things, okay? So I know I mainly show crochet, but I'm not just crochet. I can crochet, I can sew, I can do all kinds of things, and I have actually been learning a brand new craft for me, and I look forward to showing you that as one of my whips today on the show. So, anywho, let's get started. Okay. Um, the first order that I want to show you is from a place called Made in America Yarn. And if you don't know anything about Made in America yarns, and I will put the link at the very bottom, and I'll also have my PayPal and my Cash App information as well on the link below. But this is Made in American yarns, and they are in Pennsylvania, PA. And I really like this yarn company. First time I've ever ordered it. I paid for all of the yarn myself. I'm not a spokesperson for them. I would like to be because I really, really believe in their product. But they are right when they say America, made in America yarns. And the reason why I say that is because even the animals that they use the wool from live and are raised and born in America. The cotton fields are in America. Okay, everything is literally made in America. And I really believe in supporting American made products specifically. But there was one little teeny thing that kind of bothered me a little bit was the fact that I never did get a tracking number. They shipped it, they told me that it was complete, the order was complete, but I didn't get a shipping tracking order. So that was the only hiccup, but it's okay. It came out wonderful, and I'm very pleased. So, I had ordered what's called a 4-pound box of mystery yarn. I also got some starburst yarn, bouchelet, some wool crepe confetti, and the color is natural. Now, the reason I'm looking at this receipt so closely is because they also ask if you would like to see samples of some yarn. And they ask you to pick out the most is 3. Well, being that this is the first time I've ever done it, I thought, okay, I'd like to see some. I don't know how much it'll be, but we'll see. And they sent me some samples, and which, I was kind of hoping they were going to be at least something I could try crocheting with. I can do that with this one, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do much with the other, just so I can feel how it crochets. But this one is called Jetty Sun Yarn right here. And this is a roving bulky wool yarn. And this one is a roving baby cotton. And the texture and the feel, oh my goodness, is just so soft. All of it. None of it's rough. All of it is definitely wearable. I really love the feel of it. I really do. But let's get into this box. Okay. So my 4-pound mystery yarn box. It was 4 pounds and the price was $29.95. Now I want to tell you they have a standard shipping of $15. So when I say standard, basically doesn't mean it doesn't matter how much you actually order. It's a standard shipping of $15. So I'm going to get my mystery box out. Now, note, and then I was so down in the dumps I couldn't stand not being able to look at it. But I wanted to prep it so it wouldn't be so bad. But needless to say, the mystery yarn comes in a bag that says mystery yarn box on it, or mystery box. Yeah, mystery box. I'm sorry. And it's really cool because I got all kinds of neat different things. Um, like this, it says that it's a lilac. All of this comes from the Huntington Yarn Mill. That's the name of the mill that actually does the yarn. Um, Again, I don't know what the fibers are in the mystery one, but I will at least show you what it is. But this is a real pretty lilac. It does say that that's the color on it, and there's actually a lot. The mystery yarns that they do, um, lace weight, you know, or fingering weight, whichever, it's a little bit bigger than lace. Um, but basically, the stuff that's in the mystery box is either millions or something that they might have discontinued or even have an experiment. And they just decide not to keep it, so they just put it in the mystery boxes. So you're going to get all kinds of different fiber. All kinds of different fiber. This is a beautiful red. And I mean, just absolutely beautiful red. And this one, you can tell it's probably melon. Got any ideas to do with these combs after I'm done using it? Let me know. This one, it feels honestly like a cotton. And it's called Bisquick or Biscuit. Yeah, Biscuit. All of this in that 4 pound. This, I have to admit though, this is my all-time favorite out of that whole entire mystery box. And it's cotton. And I even love the color because it's like being that I live in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia, we are surrounded by things from the colonial era. Because we have like Williamsburg, Jamestown, Surrey. We have so much history in Virginia from between the Civil War and everybody, settling here. It's, a lots of history. So I really like this one shade of blue, and they call it colonial blue, although I'm not sure if that's what they call it. But for me, it looks like a nice, beautiful colonial blue. But it's cotton, and it's like a bouchelet, I guess, type cotton. Um, but it's just absolutely gorgeous, and it just feels so nice, so nice. And I've decided I would like to. There's no name of the color in this one, um, but I want to make myself a washcloth out of this because that's just a special washcloth, that would be for me. American made and American crocheted. That's how you call it. We got I got four more in here from this mystery box. Besides the ones that you've seen. I'm gonna take the wrapping off this one, or at least see if I can see it a little bit better. This is that biscuit. They have the yarns that can be used to add to give some bling to your other yarns, and they actually sent me the gold one, which is just absolutely pretty. Look at all that bling and sparkle. Yay! That one, and then this one is really cool that I thought this one you can kind of either use as itself or add it to another yarn too. Whatever you want to do, because it's thin enough. But it does split, I will tell you that. But it's beautiful. It's just absolutely beautiful. Definitely a fingering weight. Okay, so to go with that red, now I'm not sure what kind of yarn this is. It's black. Um, and it's fingering weight. I love how it's twist. It's a two twist. It just has like two strands twisted together. But it's just, I really could see me doing like maybe a shawl with it, with some kind of Halloween theme maybe, or I don't know. I hadn't figured it out. That's why I'll figure it out. And then there was one more, and it's this one. And you can definitely tell this is cotton. I just love this style of yarn. I really do. I love it. It just, and I'll show you why in a few minutes. But it's this got like a off-white cream color, and this would make a really nice washcloth. Maybe doing that with that too. Now I had the wool crepe that I was telling you about, and this one is the color natural, and it was for $14.99, and I got one. Um, I'm not sure what the yardage is on any of this, especially not the mystery. Um, but I do know the yardage is for these, the ones that you actually order straight. So here's the wool, and when I saw it in the picture on the computer or my cell phone, I thought it was really pretty, but it's really pretty in person. And I just love how, I wish I could get the camera to, okay, it's not quite, okay, well, you can at least see all the colors, and it's got a lot of colors. And I'm looking forward to using this for something. I don't know what. I'll figure something out. And then I have two more. And this one I actually bought two of, and the reason why is because the amount of yardage was less than I had hoped. So it's like half. So I want to say there's like 800 yards on this thing, on the one comb. And this is the one that was called Starburst. Or I'm not, sorry, Sunburst. And again, it's another cone. And oh my goodness, look at the beautiful color. I mean, it's just absolutely insane. And the way it um, does in the color changes, I mean, you can't see it real well there. Let's see here. There we go. The color changes are just really pretty. I love how the colors change. But I'll show you. I love working with it. It's great to, it's really good to crochet. Certainly love the feel of it. So my second one, I thought I would crochet a little bit just to see how it felt. And one thing is when you are frogging this, when you're frogging with this yarn, or even any yarn like that, because it has all the different sizes, you want to make sure you do it slowly. That would be the the best way to handle that one. But this is what it looks like. And I think it turned out beautiful. This is just triple crochet and double crochet is all it is. Making a mesh, thought I would make like a summer scarf or something like that with it. So I guess that's a whip too. Same time. Then I got that taken care of. I was told by this next order, or the next yarn that I got. Again, like I said, I got all of this before we found out that we were going to have to go into the hotel per doctor's orders. So this was paid for a while ago. But I got another order, and it was from Premier. And I was given some money to spend on myself. And I wanted to show you what I purchased with that and show you the yarn that I've got for an order that I will be doing for some amigurumi ghosts. Yes, I do amigurumi too. So I have really, 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 really gotten to fall in love with Premier yarns. I had never tried them until right before AC Moore got sold. I'm still depressed about that part. But I was able to order some online. And I was given some money to spend on myself. So that's what I did. Problem is I couldn't figure out what color I wanted. So I decided to just get one each of all 9 colors. And I got this merino wool that Premier has now. I want to say it's Ko Merino or Co Merino. I know I'm saying it so wrong, but this is the merino that I ordered. Um, nice and soft. It's definitely a wearable, a scarfable, whatever you want to call it. I love the halo effect. You can see the little fibers. And it's chain spun. It's not spun. So this is chain spun. Hoping you can see that. Yeah, you can see it a little bit. Yeah, that is chain spun. And so let's get into this. Let's talk about this for a minute, because this one I can give you the information on a whole lot more. It's a 3-way for one. Um, for knitting needles, it's 4mm, and the same for crochet hook, 4mm. US G6, same thing in the knit needle, US 6. 240 yards, which I think is a really good price. Or a really good yardage for the price. 61% fine superwash merino, 22% nylon, and something that I rarely get to use. But when I saw that it had it in there, and this was specifically for me only, I had to get it. But it has alpaca, and I love alpaca yarn. I really do. That and mohair. Those are my 2 favorites. But this one is stone. Like I said, I ended up getting all the colors because I couldn't figure out which one I really liked the most. Ash, like a little bit real light gray color. This one is pear. Let's see where, yeah, it has a, I like that. This one is the darkest gray, the one that they have. And this, but it's not even a gray. It's a blue, believe it or not. But it looks gray on the camera, especially. This is called denim. And all of this is hand wash, lay flat. Just so you know. You gotta know that. My husband will be happy because he can take some stuff out of the hotel tomorrow. Or I can leave some of it. Okay, I'm not going to take these out of the bags, but this one is vanilla, and this is Tambourine, Berlini, uh, Dusty Rose, and Thistle. This one is Thistle. Like I really like them. But I'm not going to take them out of the bag. This time I want you to see them through the bag. Yeah, that's. I couldn't figure it out, so I got 9 of them. I got each one. And I'm excited about it. I'm just not sure what I'm going to make of it. But we'll see. So I also got in their clearance section. I had been looking at this yarn forever, and now it was really on sale, so I was able to get some. But I wanted some of the I come up with. Excuse me for a second. Yes. Okay, and the yarn that I just showed you, it was $4.99 each. Okay, and the Universal Yarn Bamboo Blue. And I got Spicy Mustard, Sea Breeze, and Racy Reds. And they were $4.99 each. This one is the Racy Reds. And they're saying that it is a, let's see here, let's get into this here. 48% rayon from bamboo, 44% wool, 9% acrylic. Knitting is a US 9. Crochet would be a K, 10.5 or 6.5 millimeter. And it's got 154 yards, and it's a bulky weight. So, but I really like the colors. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Just beautiful. And I got 2 of them. And this one is the spicy mustard. I really like this mustard color. Mm, mm, mm. Look at that, look at that, look at that. I so can't wait to start crocheting with that. And then I've got the sea breeze. And then I got the yarn for my project. Here is the sea breeze. It does look like it could be like a sea breeze. I understand where they're coming from. Being that I live in the Hampton Roads area of Virginia, I have access to about 6 different beaches. So I can completely understand why they would come up with that. Because those are colors of the sea. And it's just beautiful. It really is. The picture just doesn't do it justice. The camera doesn't either. And then for the amigurumi order that I am doing, I ordered Premier Basics DK. And it's a 3-weight, 306 yards in each 100-gram ball. US size 6 and US G size 6 for both the knitting and crocheting. It says 10 skeins for 1 scarf. So, but I'm going to be making some ghosts, and they are going to be some special ghosts. And so, this is the color that I'll be using. It's very bright, but it's beautiful white, and I am so looking forward to doing that order. So, now, I saw one of the whips, and I have another whip. I have another order. I almost forgot. Being that I have started a new craft, learning a new craft, I am starting to learn how to wet felt and needle felt. And I have a couple of whips that I'm going to show you today. But for y'all to understand the other thing that I got, it was a mystery grab bag. And it's full of wool tops, and it came with different colors, of the ends of the yarn when it's been made into roving. Um, but different bags full of this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful wool. Oh, that's my daughter's favorite color, purple. So, but it also came with the bag that I got. Also came up with a couple of really cool things. Like it came with some cocoons, and those cocoons are um, silk cocoons. And this is some raw wool fiber that hasn't been spun yet. No, I'm sorry, it's raw wool fiber. It hasn't been spun yet, but it will be good to put in felted projects, or even if you make paper, you can put that as a way of making texture to it. And these beautiful silk threads that can be added, and they're just, oh my goodness, look at that. All of these beautiful silk threads. Just deliciousness. So soft, and I'll be able to add those in some of my wet felt projects. So, to get to that, and I'm also doing a raffle that I will talk to y'all about as well, because I'm going to be selling some raffle tickets. I have an event that I will be going to this weekend, It's in Virginia Beach, and I will tell you what it is called. 1 second. Let me look it up on my cell phone, on my computer, on my calendar. This is at Haygood Shopping Center, and it's the Haygood Vendor Village that I will be at on Sunday from, well, it's all day from 8 to 5. So if you live in the 757 area code and are in the 7 cities, please come out and support us and check us out. I will be leaving the thumbnail as the picture of the flyer of the event that we will be at. I won't be by myself. Um, so I'll be I'll, I'll be with Lady Breslin's Creations as always. So let me show you this. This is my very first wet felted project that I have ever done. And this is the back. This is the front. Now, you'll notice this kind of comes out a little bit. That's because I did some needle felting right here for doing the flowers. So I am going to be adding a chain for this is actually the strap I'm going to be using, but I'm going to cut down, um, some of the length of the chain because it's just too long, And I've got this for the zipper, and this is the material that I will be using for the inside of it. Um, I will be actually hand sewing these all together. They will not be machine stitched. My machine's in storage, so there's no way I can do anything. So that's one way. Here is another one. And this one has two parts to it. I do have a needle stuck in one of them. And this is already trimmed, okay? So I haven't decided which one I want to do as far as the front or the back. But these are the pieces. And I'm going to make a bag with them. Is what I'm going to do. And I will line it. And I'm going to use this blue for the zipper. I just thought that would be the perfect color. Because it kind of brings out that blue in there. You know, that color blue. Because it's like in between. So it helps bring the colors in. And this is the strap that I'm going to do for it. And it's got the D clamps, you know, or the D hooks that I'm going to put on the purse. Just hadn't figured out how I'm going to do that part yet. I'm thinking about possibly belting a couple of pieces to put for the latch, possibly. I haven't decided. I still have to decorate it a little bit with some needle felting. But that one will also be hand sewn. Both of those will be up for sale at the events. But if you're interested in any of them, let me know. I'm just trying to raise money for my family. That way we can stay in a hotel, and that way I don't completely go insane. Because it feels like I'm going to sometimes. And we need our own place, and as soon as that happens, it'll be great. It'll be great. So I'm doing a fundraiser at all of my events, and from now until October, I've got an event each weekend. So I'm going to be using those to do a cancer fundraiser, and I'm going to be raffling off a bag that I'm making. I have to finish the straps and put the lining in, and then I will be completely finished. But this is the actual bag itself. As you can see, the zipper's already in, and I've got to sew that because, see, I have the zipper already in. And the material that I'm using for for it it's pink material, but it has like little white butterflies and on it, so it looks pretty good. But I'm going to be selling the raffle tickets $5 each or 5 for $20. That's going to be the raffle tickets for that, and that will be done in October. So we're looking at probably, let me look and see when we can do this. And like I said, I'm going to be having this bag at my events too. So I'm going to be selling raffle tickets at my events. So if you want to see it up and personal, y'all are going to know where I'm at because I'm going to leave a thumbnail. The thumbnail will be the address. That way y'all can come, see me. And I sure would love to meet some of my subscribers, especially the ones that are local. It'd be awesome to see you guys. So because it's also Breast Cancer Awareness Month in October, so let's do it October 15th. On October 15th, I'll do the drawing. October 15th, I will do the drawing. Sometime after 1 p.m. And I'll have that date in the description. Um, the raffle tickets, it's going to be U.S. only. I'm sorry for anybody that might be overseas as far as the raffle tickets are concerned. Um, I just cannot. I have to ship it, and I can't afford the shipping. So the raffle tickets will be done for just United States only. But I will leave all the information in the description box, which is always down there, down below. Continue to pray for our family. If you can help, please, any amount would be awesome. We're trying to get my stress level down. My body's not healing and like it should right now because the stress is so bad, and it's really seriously affecting me in major ways. And matter of fact, I have a hive right here on my thumb right here, and it's like this. It's like that big, and my thumb is going to be swollen like this until probably tomorrow. Then this one was swollen all day long yesterday from a hive, and that's from where I scratched so much. And those were small. I actually looked like a long-billed platypus. My top lip did a few weekends ago. It was terrible. Terrible. I sent pictures to my doctor saying, I'm normal now, but we got to talk about this. But please, subscribe, like, share. I'll leave all information down below, PayPal and Cash App. Um, it's down to the wire now, and I'm really hoping Social Security will finally say yes. They have been told that we are now homeless, living out of our car, and so, but my skin is, I'm not breaking out in hives like I was, and so just keep us in prayer. Keep my husband in prayer. He's just running himself right now, and I'm very worried about him. He's my rock, and I don't need anything to happen to my rock. So Robert's doing pretty good. Um, he likes playing in the tub and having a good old time there, and he's actually gone pee in the potty twice now. So I'm very excited about that. He didn't know what his appendage was down below, and I said that's what's used to go pee, and he said okay. And then he started going, and I said, you gotta go in the toilet, not the tub, the toilet. And he said, okay. And he quickly got out of the tub as fast as he could. I've never seen him get out of the tub so fast, just so he could try to pee in the toilet. And he did, and I am so proud of him. And then he did it again yesterday, and I was like, what's wrong? What's going on? He said, gotta go potty. And I said, okay, all right then, go. And he went potty in the potty. The only thing is he only does it when he's taking a bath. So we got to work on getting him to do it other than when he's taking a bath. I love you guys. I know this has been a very long video, a lot longer than I normally have been doing of late, because I just haven't been able to. Emotionally, I just haven't been able to handle it. But I feel like I will be going up on that right side now. Um, the worrying part is just being able to pay for the hotel until we can get a place of our own. So I've been making constant phone calls. But I love you guys. I will talk to y'all soon. Bye.